Oh, Canada. No, I'm joking. Sharks lose 2-1 in overtime versus the Winnipeg Jets, and we'll recap this now on Teal Town After Dark. You know where to find us. You know us. You love us. You can find us on the YouTube, the Blue Sky, the X, the Insta, the Threads, the Facebook, all of the above. We're on all the social platforms. We never leave. And I'm joined today with Ian Reed, and I'm rocking the Canadian flag because the U.S. left Connor McDavid open in the slot in overtime of a championship game.
That's a thing that happened for sure.
Which I am not upset about at all. And I'm rocking a fucking Canadian shirt also. So, and the Sharks lose in OT. I mean, I don't know what to say about this game. This is why you don't let a team have possession for the whole fucking period.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, this game, this sucks. Vitek Vanecek deserves so much better this game, and I'm not again. And he was given first star, which I think is fair,
as he should have been first star.
As he should have been. Yeah, Vitek Vanecek deserved better. The Winnipeg Jets defeat the San Jose Sharks for the third time this season, final time.
Thank fucking God.
I mean, yeah, where do you even start?
We can start at the beginning when things were
good. Yes, let's do that.
Sorry, I'm so washed out today. No, we can start with the beginning when things are looking not like shit. William Eklund scores his 12th goal of the season, assisted by Macklin Celebrini and Will Smith. I mean, hey, at least the kids are fun to watch.
Yeah, the Sharks are basically a one-line team. Now, this was a power play goal, obviously. They're pretty much a one-line team now. But no, I love this. I love this group for the first power play unit, and just a really nice pass by Macklin Celebrini, and then Eklund just no looks and shoots it. And I thought it was really good. Jules, what's with the background? Did we exchange passports already? No. So what happened was that there was bets made, and then when we did the post game show for the Four Nations, Jules wasn't here to do the bet. So she is fulfilling her bet now.
Yes. Oh, Canada. Thank you. Yes, Chris. Oh, Canada. Just for one day.
For one day.
Just after today, we're back to the U.S. All right. And then, so that was on a 4-on-3, we should note. So they had a ton of open ice there.
They did, yeah. Really good unit.
Yeah, and it's a fun unit. So real quick here. Mm-hmm. Let's play a game, all right? Okay. What do you think the shots were in the third period?
Oh, I know what the shots were in the third period. They were bad. It was 13-3.
So when you let that many shots, your goaltender's bound to let one in. Mathematically,
and it wasn't even his fault.
It wasn't his fault.
This goal by Josh Morrissey wasn't his fault. I mean, this is the thing, and I remember when this goal was scored that I just tweeted, "Play stupid games, win stupid prizes," because I think that best sums up the third period. I mean, the Winnipeg Jets kind of took over the game. I mean, look at they're a team that's obviously they're on a 10-game winning streak. They were not probably happy with the way they played. I know someone said in the chat earlier that they're oh, I'm tired of the whatever, the valiant effort, whatever. But I thought given how good this Winnipeg team has been this year, I thought the Sharks played the first two periods pretty well. But you could see as the game progressed that the Jets were getting more and more frustrated. They started taking over. And then the third period happens and the Sharks just couldn't get out. They couldn't get over the red line.
No, they couldn't.
Right? The whole third period was pretty much played in their end. Which unfortunately, a lot of guys are going to do dumb things. But like, the Sharks did when the thing that drives me crazy is like the Sharks had some opportunities, and like there was one play. I don't know if it was in the second period or the third period, but Ty Dellandrea gets fed. He's wide open, and he just stands there for like what felt like an eternity and didn't do anything with it. Didn't shoot or not. Like, you know what I mean? And like, this is Connor Hellebuck in net. Connor Hellebuck is gonna, if you take like, I don't know, what feels like an eternity to decide what you're gonna do with the puck in the middle of the ice, like wide open. Like, I'm sorry, but even if you do finally take a shot, Connor Hellebuck's gonna stop you because he's
for sure.
You're gonna telegraph what you're doing at that point. Like, like the Sharks have so many guys, and and then you go into the overtime, and like, what is this? What is this starting of overtime? They started with Colin Graff,
Who I thought had a good game, but maybe should not be starting OT.
Colin Graff, Mikkel Wenberg, and Mario Ferraro.
Hey, Mario Ferraro is elite offensively, apparently.
Like, what are we even doing? Again, like all the offense, like you're a one-line team. None of those guys are on the line that's giving you offense.
Hey,
so I don't know.
Mario Ferraro will provide you great offense.
Whatever.
Ian. Amazing offense. No, I do want to say Warsaw did reward Graff for his decent third. He had a really good third.
Yeah,
I like Colin Graff.
Like, well, fucking put him with Macklin Celebrini, who was also all over the ice. Like, yeah, I don't like. Jesus fuck.
They want a first for Ferraro. I mean, listen, if the Sharks land a first for Ferraro,
get a first for Mario Ferraro, they should run to the bank.
They should just hyenas. They've won the trade deadline, all right. But I don't. Sure, apparently there was a ton of scouts at today's game, so you may not be wrong there.
I don't fucking know. Like, I don't know what the thing. Like, Colin Graff, I don't have much of an issue, but like Wenberg, like, what are we doing?
Face-offs?
I guess
so, just to win the opening draw against, who was it, Scheifele? Maybe someone can yell at me if I'm wrong.
No, that tracks. I mean, I guess so. I don't know, man. Like, it's not a very let's win the game. Yeah, I was there for the face-off win, but he stayed. I guess. Like, let me go look at the stats here for a minute so I can
yell.
It's like, no, whatever. I mean, again, like,
yelling, screaming from Ian.
Face-offs. Yeah, okay. So Macklin did get kind of toasted in the dot tonight, but again, I don't know. I mean, yeah, and you're not putting Nico Sturm out there, so I guess you're looking for a guy who gave you like your best face-off people. It was probably Wenberg. I guess I can get it, but it just, to me, it's just, I don't know. It's not very exciting, and I think it kind of went the way you kind of expected it to go at that point.
Yeah, I mean, listen, when you let 13-3 shots in the third period, puck guy coming in here having 51, 21, 38. It's like having Benito Nieto. Oh, yeah. Basically, except I'm hoping Graff's a little better than Matt Nieto, but not saying Matt Nieto wasn't good, but Wenberg and Ferraro -2. Wenberg's playing way above what he should.
Yeah, Wenberg's not a. I don't think
Wenberg
should ever be a 2C anywhere.
Yeah, like Wenberg should not be a 2C. Did someone say Matt Nieto? Yes, Long Beach native Matt Nieto. I mean, I don't know what else to say there's about this game. And then the OT winner, scored by Mark Scheifele, assisted for his 32nd. Team Canada, I know you won, but how do you not include Mark Scheifele? And assisted by Nikolai Ehlers, his 32nd assist, and Kyle Connor, his 41st assist.
Yeah.
And again, just kind of a fluky play, and that was what Vanecek's God knows how many shots. So, again, if you let your goaltender left out to dry in the third, you're gonna have problems. So Where's Puck Guy? Puck Guy's taking a break, or he's taking a night off. Anything else you have to add to this, Ian? Because I have nothing more to say about this game.
I mean, like, it's just another, I don't know. It's another 1-goal loss. It sucks. Like, they got absolutely ran out of the building in the third period. And they couldn't clear the puck on the play on the sequence where Morrissey scores. Luke Cunnin does Luke Cunnin things, and the puck goes in the net. It sucks because I don't like. Again, I think Vitek Vanecek deserved better. I don't know if anyone else on the team deserved better, but Vanecek did.
Eklund's been good though. Eklund's been fun. Eklund's breaking his career highs.
Fine. Great.
Smith has looked better. For the most part, Mook Madulin and Thompson, you're seeing growth from them.
Like there's definitely, like, it wasn't all bad. But like, again, like this, you can't, like, again, like, again, so like, it's, I mean, I'm not going to be on anybody saying, oh, 1-goal loss. Well, yeah, of course it's a 1-goal loss when you're only able to score a goal, and then you let the other team shoot at you and go, I can't believe this team lost another 1-goal game. Like, of course they fucking did. I don't know, like, I don't know, man.
No, wrong comment. It sucks, to be honest. We did some good things, but ... I can't. But Vitek was great, outstanding tonight. He gave us so many chances to win over these 2 games. I think we played good, but need to get better in some areas. Haven't we heard this before?
Yeah, every game.
Like, I feel like they go off of a script, like, this is how I memorize lines for a show type shit. I thought we played well. We were with them the whole game. Unfortunate to lose, and losing sucks.
Were they with them the whole game?
No,
I would
you weren't.
They were with them for 2 periods.
Yeah. Vitek was great. Breakaways, one-timers. He was everywhere. I feel bad we let him down. Yeah, agree.
They totally did. Like, Vitek totally deserved to win.
Oh shit, my pants. Sorry. I know the last game wasn't good for me, but I was focused tonight. This was always a tough building. But you can't think about it. We dial in and play hard. So,
yeah, I don't know how you can come and be like, we hung with them the whole game. I mean,
you did not hang with them, but
on the scoreboard, you guys, they did on the scoreboard. But like, if you actually watch the third period, then I don't know how you could come away with that.
I don't know if the Sharks knew what I think the Sharks fell asleep at the wheel in the third period.
Yeah.
So do we think they get a win against the Canadians on Thursday?
Maybe. I don't know.
Because their schedule doesn't get necessarily per se easier. I mean, then they have the Sens, but then
there's a lot of teams playing
Sabres,
for things, right? Like, I don't know.
Well, the Sharks are no longer playing for anything. They're playing for
Matthew the Sharks aren't playing for anything.
The Sharks are not
really
making the playoffs.
For anything either, really, when you think about it. I mean, they're not out of it, but they've got some room to make. I mean, the whole East is kind of crazy. I don't know. I think you're gonna want to see, like, a guy like, I think Macklin's gonna have probably a really good game there, because a lot of people on the East Coast are like, yeah, what Macklin Celebrini is doing is good, but Lane Hudson's a defense. Is it Lane? Which Hudson brother is it?
Lane Hudson.
It's Lane, right? Okay.
Yes, it's Lane.
Yeah.
Cole Hudson beat you right now.
Yeah, Cole Hudson beat. Thank you. But Lane Hudson's a defenseman, so
I will say Macklin did it in 10 less games, so I feel like that evens out the defense.
But he's a defenseman, so being a defenseman is hard.
You know what else is being hard? You know what else is hard? Being a Sharks fan. So we should get the Calder for that reason. Hard. You guys have a cup. Enjoy the cup. We will take the Calder.
Yeah, I like, again, it's not. I think that, like, was this the worst Sharks game that I've watched this year? No.
No.
Did the ending super piss me off? Of course, yeah, it did. I don't know, man. Like,
their schedule doesn't get easier, and the thing is, they're probably losing a ton of players come trade deadline.
Are they though? Like, who do you want? Who do you want from this team? Really? Who is left on this
Dude,
team where you're salivating as a playoff team?
some dumb team is gonna be like, I want Luke Cunnin. I will give you a
I'm sure.
third
Yeah.
and a fourth for Luke Cunnin. And then some other team, I want Nico Sturm. He plays the right way. He wins a lot of faceoffs. And then some other team, I want Jan Ruda as a depth 7 defenseman if we ever get injured in the playoffs.
He's got to get healthy before they can even move him, though.
Trust me, someone's going to offer a bag of fucking tomatoes, and Mike Greer's going to say, thank you, Jan Ruda, for your services, and you may leave now. The door's right there. Don't hit your ass on the way out.
Yeah.
Can they stop and play Hershey for an experiment? Is Georgie in net?
I mean, this is where like California Cruise and the Sharks look extra bad after watching the Four Nations.
Dude, it's like they got like. Can you learn anything from Jacob Slavin defensively, Sharks? Anything, or like don't leave players open in the slot. That's something you should learn from the Four Nations. Don't take that deal, tomatoes. How about smelling salts for Jan Ruda? What's the record for worst record ever? I feel like
it'll be back in the 90s when teams could lose.
It was like the Capitals of like wasn't it like the 8-something Caps? They only won 8 games that season.
Sharks almost got there.
They did, yeah.
Yeah, the Washington Capitals, the 74-75 Washington Capitals hold the record for the worst season ever, followed by the Philadelphia Quakers in 1930-31, the Ottawa Senators of 92-93, and then the San Jose Sharks of also 92-93 round out the top 4.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's a lot of immaturity on this team, though. Lo, are we not buying that argument that state media has been feeding us? I mean, I don't. The team also just doesn't have firepower besides like 3 players. Like, you're not gonna win many hockey games when your fourth line is an AHL fourth line. And
do I think the team is immature?
A little, probably. I just don't think they're talented.
Yeah, I don't know. Immature how? Like immature, like in how they conduct themselves,
how they play defense. Like,
maybe I need to read some more state media and see what I'm missing.
I don't think you want to.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I was about to say that's kind of like death scrolling Twitter or like X or whatever you guys want to call it.
It's Twitter.
Okay, no, we're not firing Warsaw after the season, boys, girls. No. That's how you become
this talking point needs to die in a fire. Every game. Oh, is Warsaw on the hot seat? No, this team is ass.
Give him a decent blue line and then we can talk. I liked our 6-on-5 up until the goal, something to work on going forward. Okay. Thanks for the most detailed answer of your life. My heart breaks for the group to play that hard against a great team and not when it stinks. It hurts. And all we can do is keep plucking away, keep pushing forward. I'm having deja vu. We competed extremely hard, did good things against the team that takes away time and space. I thought we did a good job. We were engaged. Oh my god, you were not engaged in the third period.
Yeah, I do think like they did again. I think they did hang around. I do give them credit for hanging around as long as they, and Vitek Vanecek played out of his mind. Again, I don't think the third period was good. I don't think the third period was anything that the San Jose Sharks should be hanging their hat on at this point. But I will give him credit. I will give him the cookies for the first 2 periods, and then Vitek Vanecek was really good in the third and deserved a way better fate.
What? Sorry. Oh my god, I'm sorry. What? We need a new mascot, an animal with no defense. Okay. They're not.
I need the season to be over.
Shang, what was your thinking in starting Graf Wenberg for an OT? Warsofsky, did you watch Wenberg tonight?
I think if you like, again, I think when I was really annoyed at this threesome being the one to start overtime, but it did make sense. Wenberg was the guy who was the best of the forwards in that who took multiple faceoffs. Like, yes, there was a couple of guys that won their 1-of-1. I don't know. Like, I get it. I can understand it. I can see the thought process. But I think it's kind of like, if you don't win that faceoff, then what happens? Like, I don't know. I get it. I understand the thought process.
It's a game management type thing that kind of backfired, I think, a little. I just don't like the Ferraro. I
don't
just
like Mario Ferraro being there at all.
That's my, like, if it was Wallman, I would have been okay, whatever. Oh my God, it's Kevin Lacey. Lacey, do you want to save us from the season, please?
Yeah, and like, but I agree. Like, once you put those three out there, and Ty has it right, you knew as soon as they lost the puck, they weren't going to touch it again. 100%.
That's the risk. That's the risk with that game management choice.
Yeah. I can, again, I see the thought process. Would I have done it? No. I'm an asshole on YouTube. Ryan Rosofsky's an NHL coach.
From Felix Lacey, do you want to actually?
Did you mute yourself? I can't hear you. I think you muted yourself. Anyway, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, this whole thing, and just, I'm flabbergasted by this whole situation. I don't know, man. This sucks. What did you do, Jules? What did you do? I don't know. Let's see what else is going on in the chat. Kevin Lacey asking if we need a 41-year-old right shot defenseman. I don't think you could do much worse than what's there, man. I don't know. I appreciate the vote of confidence, Dave. He says that just because you're not, just because you're an NHL coach, you're intelligent. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. I lost Jules. Rocks and Jaws with the $4.99 super chat. Started NHL GM. Started GM mode with. There you go. NHL 25 signed one as a free agent and was released after 3 years.
They fired you?
I guess they didn't like me trading all the first round picks. Yeah, fair enough.
Now that she's gone. Yeah, I'm tired of this too. But also, now that she's gone, get your thoughts on Jules. Ian loves me. I
love Jules. Jules is my favorite, man.
Thank you. Hear that, puck guy? I'm the favorite now. The Jets are the first team in NHL history to be trailing under a minute left in regulation in consecutive games, but win both.
They've been really good this year, man. Like, they've been really good. Again, like, this team is really good. It's, the question is going to be, can they convert this? I'm sorry, puck guy. The question is, of course, is, when they finally get in the playoffs again, are they gonna do something this year? Because that seems to always be the thing with the Jets. They always have really, really good regular seasons, and will they be the same team in the playoffs? I hope so. But yeah.
All right. I'm a Jules. All right, we've derailed. Anything else to add? We somehow got this to 25 minutes, and I thought that was going to be death.
That's...
No, they got swept this season by the Jets.
Yeah, no, they got spanked by. They had an 8 spot put up on them, and then they lost by, I believe, 1 goal the last 2 times they played.
Yeah.
Let me go confirm that.
I'm also checking right now. Jesus Christ. The last time the Sharks won a game was January 27th, by the way.
Oh, good to know.
So, in case you guys, they lost 4-3 December 17th at home. 35 more. There's not 35 more games left. Please tell you're joking with me.
How many games have they played?
I'm gonna. You know, when's the draft?
whatever games they have left, it's too many.
Yeah, it's too many, and it's too early to pull out the fucking tankathon right now. Yeah, I was about to say I think it's mid-20s. You know,
yeah.
so
they played 59 games, which quick math, it's
I do want to address this. Could you imagine the Jets getting Yes, I can absolutely see the Jets getting absolutely smashed by either Calgary or Vancouver, because the Jets most of the time fall apart in the playoffs.
Not by the Canucks.
It's the Jets. They have
They're not getting waxed by the Canucks.
Streaky as
Nobody
shitballs
in the playoffs. Getting waxed by the Canucks.
Don't underestimate the power of Elias Pettersson flying solo with no JT Miller, which has worked out horrible as of late. But Sharks can still finish with 85 points. If they finish with 85, dude, do we need Noah Gregor to come score fucking Hattie for us?
All right, let's look at the schedule coming up. I know they're in Ottawa. I know they're in Montreal, Ottawa, because I will be at the game in Ottawa. All teams, San Jose. I don't know what I'm doing anymore, man. Be prepared. No, I don't want to be prepared. Yeah, so Montreal. So this week, what we got? We got Montreal, and then we got Ottawa on Saturday, which I will be at. And then what do they play? Who do they play next after that? The Leafs.
We're gonna get spanked by the Leafs.
And then the Sabres. Yeah, there's no a lot of pain coming, isn't there?
So much pain. Are you guys excited for all the pain? I'm gonna address a fun question. Is Teal Town US going to the draft in LA? I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
I might be there.
I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know.
I might be there. We'll see. Puck and I actually need to talk about that. But yeah, I might be there. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. I will not be there.
Do we want to? How do you guys decide who has to do the show? Is it week by week?
We have a spreadsheet, and you just put your name in it if you're available, and
if you're lucky, you get the good games.
If you're lucky, you get the good games. If you're not lucky, you get stuck with me.
or this type of game.
What is Luke Cunnin doing? I'm just watching the replay of the game that tied it up, and I'm like, what are you doing, Luke Cunnin? I don't know. Like it baffles my mind.
Oh, Ian, here you go. You'll appreciate this. Are we getting a live show from the Sens game?
No.
Boo!
No. No, it's like a trip. I'm gonna be like I'm going with a buddy of mine, and it's like we're hanging out. So it is a pleasure thing, not a work thing.
Also, that it makes 10 wins in a row for Winnipeg.
Yes,
my party in the room again. I need to find 67. Listen, I did not mean to click on premium vodka, and Amanda didn't stop me. All right. I also didn't taste the difference in the premium vodka.
What is Luke Cunnin doing as a common theme this year? Yeah, I know, but I'm watching this replay over and over and over again, and I just
sometimes AJ, you never do an after dark. You have no right to complain.
No, he's saying because I said sometimes you end up with me, and he's saying how come he gets unlucky every Sunday night? He's true. He's stuck with me.
I feel like it's the opposite way around. I feel like you're the one who's unlucky, but I didn't say that out loud.
Oh no!
Sorry, right, AJ. Love you.
Let's get out of here. This is I don't know.
Hey, I was trying to make it at least 30 minutes, and I think I got there. So in case you missed this and want to watch this,
if you have tuned into this on the audio stream, I am so sorry.
So in case you missed this and for some godforsaken reason want to watch this again, you know where to find us. You can find us on the YouTube, the whatever, Spotify, TuneIn, Odyssey, whatever. We're everywhere. You can find us everywhere. Ian Reed, final thoughts on tonight's shit show.
What when the Sharks are dumb, it's dumb. I don't know. That's my new thing. When the Sharks are dumb, it's dumb.
Any spicy predictions before trade deadline? What's your
You
spicy
see,
take?
my spicy take is there's like I'm sure there's guys that people want. I think I'm just like I think it's really easy to be too close to something, and then you watch this team as much as we do, and you're like, if you're a Stanley Cup team, what bum off this team do you actually want? I'm sure, teams would answer, well, we'll take one Macklin Celebrini, please. But obviously that's not going to fucking happen. So what do you want? Like, I don't know.
I'm
You're
sure
right.
every team
Like,
wants Celebrini.
you're right. Like, there's going to be some team that's going to be like, I think Luke Cunnin might help our team and give us some grit down down in our depth. And, maybe someone will grab a depth defenseman. But I look at this team and I don't think there's much here to sell at this point, right? Like,
Yeah.
Vitek Vanecek isn't going to suddenly be a hot commodity after this one game. There's nothing here, man. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, and I agree with Dave B. Pilot. Never underestimate the stupidity of
I
NHL
never
GMs.
underestimate the stupidity of NHL GMs. Like, I'm sure there's someone who's going to be like, if Jan Ruda can play again this year, we would love to have him for a depth option down the middle, rings in the room, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't like, again, I'm sure the Sharks will be able to move somebody. I don't think that, like, I just don't think it's going to be like, it's not going to be as sexy as previous trade deadlines. Because who's left, right? There's no Timo Meier, there's no Tomas Hertl, like there's no one left to trade at this point, like,
except for Ian Reed.
Yes, you can trade me.
Rob with the super chat here, thank you. $6 super chat. Sharks are killing me softly with this team. R.I.P. Roberta Flack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lou Lamoriello is still an NHL GM.
That's shocking.
That is a true statement. I'm too close to it. I'm really annoyed by today's game. It sucks, right? To just have to watch this, and I just pray that this team can be better next year. Not too better. Like, I don't think this is going to be like a one season turnaround craziness, but they can't be this bad again next year, man. They just can't.
My final thoughts. Please win once in my life, please. And also, let's not have 3 shots in a period. That's not a smart combination to win. And my final thing, snakes, Ian?
No snakes.
And with that, keep it real. Keep it teal. Keep it real, teal. Have a good night, everyone.